Hey everyone, welcome back to Mr. House Classroom. I know it's been a while since I've been posting videos, so thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for subscribing. If you have not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It really helps our channel. It helps the students in here as they are really trying to make this for you guys, to help you guys out. And also just keep in touch. Post comments to some of the other videos that I'm making so that we know that you're out there and what you need. But let's get into this lesson, all right? We're doing UFLI lesson 92 where we're reviewing the vowel teams again. Now, we did a review video before, so if you haven't checked that out, please go back a couple and you'll find it. But we're going to be reviewing all of the vowel teams that we've done so far. So let's take a look at our schedule. We're going to start with our phonemic awareness, as always. So let's get into that. We're going to blend. And these are compound words, or two-syllable words, so we're gonna need to do it 2 times. So if I go s-n-o, you go s-n-o, snow, s-oot, s-oot, suit, snow, suit, snowsuit. We need that a lot where we're at. All right, now let's do another one. Er-ain.
Er-ain, rain.
B-o. Rainbow, rainbow. Very good. Now we're going to segments. So we're doing the opposite. I'm going to give you a word like blooming, and we're actually going to clap it out. Blooming, blooming. So let's do bloom. B-o-oom. And then ing. I-ng. Ng. You remember that ng sound? That's in another video we've also done. Now let's do the second word. Teaspoon. Teaspoon, or you can do teaspoon. T, t, e, and then spoon. Spoon. Good, awesome. Now we're gonna move into our visual drill. So this is where you will see the grapheme, and then you will tell me what sound it says. You guys ready?
Yeah.
First one. Ooh. Ooh. Also like fruit. Ooh. Okay, a little bit faster. Ooh. Or you. Or I, long I. O. Also O or ow. O like toe. E. 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 A. A. Depending if it's after a W, or R. Yeah, I or E. Good. Now we're gonna move into our auditory. So my friends have their boards out, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say a sound, and then you write out the grapheme. So like if I say I, like we're gonna be practicing our long I spelling for our spelling test this week. So long I want you to write all the ways that long I can be spelled, starting with, obviously, I by itself, sure. But I see friends that did I with a silent E, and I saw friends that did a Y at the end of a word, and then, or, I mean, it doesn't have to be at it. Most of the time it's at the end of a word. I also see I-E, and I'm looking for the hardest one, which I don't see too many people who wrote that, but I-G-H. It's the hardest because you don't hear the G-H in there, but in the middle of a word most of the time is where it'll be. Sometimes at the end, like sigh, or high, like up high in the sky. Good, erase those, and we're gonna do 2 more. Write what says E, long E. Okay, so E by itself can do it at the open syllable. Then I see E with a sneaky E. I see E-Y like in key, or at the end of a word like donkey, or monkey or whatever. I see E-E like I see you. I see EA like I read a book. And then, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's pretty much it. I covered the ones I needed to. Okay, one more. The last one I want you to do is a long, this is the lesson that we did yesterday. Long U, ooh, or you. Okay, they can say both of those things. But let's just focus on ooh. Okay. U by itself. I see someone who wrote ooh like in, like, I don't want to say that word, but like, that is, we have to be careful about which word we use here because this could also say ugh, like book. You can't say that because this doesn't say ooh. Or like if I said, I want to go to, spelled with an O-O. I also see O-E, although O-E shouldn't be on there though because O-E is O. I see U-I, like in fruit, or ooh, and then I see U-E, like in blue, and then last but not least, E-W, like I only have a few more candy bars. Okay, erase your boards. We're gonna move to our blending board. Where we're going to put words together and you guys are just going to read the words that I'm putting together. So the first one I'm going to do is stew. This is another example of this as ooh. Okay, so I'm changing stew to strew, which you might be like, that's not a real word. That actually means like when you have things just laying everywhere, like if you drop the puzzle and all the pieces are, the puzzles are strewed all over the place. Okay, strew, how about this? Strewn, that's just what I said. They're strewn all over the floor. What about this? Strain. What about this? Train. What about brain? Or what about, this is going to be a nonsense word, so what about this? Wait. Brin. Not a real word. But this one is brink. Oh, this one it changed the ink. The I changed a little bit. What about change brink to bridge? And what about ridge? And what if I just did this? Rip. What if I do this? Lip. And what about this? Loop. What about this? Hoop. And then what about if I change it to this? Hook. And then the last one, book. Awesome. Now we're going to move into our final section where we are doing our new concept review. So, well, it's not a review, but new concept. So, let's take a look at our new concept. Our vowel teams, 2 or more letters. Remember how we said IGH is a vowel team? It's got 3 letters in it, but you hear the long vowel sound. So 2 or more letters that work to make one vowel sound. So, let's take a look. Look at this whole list. This is all the ones that we've learned. So, they only put the vowel teams because they're the 2 that go together. So do they have sneaky E's on here? No, because they're not next to each other. They're like later on in the word. Or they didn't put the letters that are open syllable because it's just one letter. They're only putting the ones that are 2 or 3 that combine together. So these are the A vowel teams, E vowel teams, O vowel teams, I vowel teams, U or OO vowel teams. But this one's fun because this doesn't go under any of those. This only can be made if you have the 2 O's together, like ugh. And sometimes U's has that, but that's, anyway, moving on. So say the word, clap it out, replay. So there's a long vowel here, but it's all by itself, so it's not a vowel team. A is the vowel team. Play. So this is open syllable. It's a long vowel, but it's not a team. This is the team. Let's move on. Replay, replay. Good. Okay, next word. Raincoat. Raincoat. So rain, this has a vowel team because it says A, and then this vowel team, O. Raincoat. 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 Very good. Moving on. Moonlight. Moonlight. So see the OO and the I Vowel teams, 2 or more letters that make one vowel sound. Moonlight, moonlight. Awesome. Moving on. If you guys want to practice writing some of those things or writing a sentence with those words, you can. But we're actually going to move on from that. So watch me read. Sunlight. Grapefruit. See, actually go back. That one shows, oh, but that's a long A and it has 2 letters, but they're not next to each other, are they? They're separated. That's the sneaky E, so that doesn't count. This, ooh, fruit, that's a vowel team. That counts. Okay, moving on. All of us read together. Maintain, AA. Replay, oatmeal, unhook, teaspoon, snowsuit. Everyone. Toothbrush, clueless, chewy. Okay. I love this lesson because what they're doing is they're taking multisyllabic words or words that have multiple syllables, and they're showing you that once you know how these spelling patterns go, you can spell longer words because you know how to break them apart and spell each part at a time, like moonlight. You know how to spell moon. You know how to spell light. So, oh, moonlight's too hard. It's too long. Well, just take it apart and do it piece by piece. That's what we're working towards. So, awesome job. We are all done. So give yourselves a round of applause. Pat on the back. Kiss on your brain. We will see you next time. Bye, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe.